I'm here at Border Paws Animal Shelter to talk about the year that they have had. They've had a very amazing year with the different fundraisers that they've had in the adoption events. So we're going to break it down a little bit to kind of explain how much you guys raised, how many adoptions that you've had, because it is very impressive what you guys have done throughout the entire year. So thank you for joining me today. We're usually here for Pet Project, but now we're going to just go through the year and go through some of the highlights that you've had.
Yeah, so it's been a really good year. So this year so far we've intaked 663 animals have come into our shelter, and so far we've adopted out 579 animals this year, so that is an awesome number. It makes me very happy. Yeah, this year was quite a bit different. I mean, we've been working on getting into our new building. So if anybody is also interested in that, I'll touch down on that, is that if you want, we still need sponsors. So if somebody wants to sponsor a kennel or a room, they can make a donation and they actually get a plaque on that kennel with their name on it. You can go to the Lloydminster District website and it has all the information about the capital campaign.
On top of all the adoptions, you've also held a ton of fundraisers to raise actual money. Tell me a little bit about the fundraisers that you have, because looking at some of the numbers, you guys have raised a ton of money throughout the entire year.
Yeah, no, this year was really good, right? We just kind of wanted to get people get out there and actually do stuff with the community. Because of COVID, it's been so hard the last few years, so it's just really nice to get back and be able to get out there in person, right? So yeah, we've had a lot. Like, we started off the year with Betty White Challenge. With her passing, a lot of people donated in her memory, and I believe we made over 11,000 on that one, so that was amazing. We also had our Marked Up Tattoo fundraiser this year. That was amazing. We did really good success with that, raised over $16,000. We had Slay the Night. They did a drag show for us. They raised us close to 1,000, as well as we had tons of adoption events this year. We were at like Lloydminster Motocross Club. We were at PetSmart. We were at HomeSense, Winners. I feel there was a few more. We also had a dance and biker ride, Riders for Rescue. We had an awesome event with them this year that brought in some money. We just had a Christmas photo shoot with R&D last weekend, and that went really good as well. So yeah, it's been a lot of fundraisers this year.
Yes, and of course, then you've also finished off with the Jail and Bail.
Yes, how can I forget Jail and Bail?
Raised almost $40,000, and you're hoping to reach that mark. That's fantastic, because it is an event that you guys put on every year, and so to finish off the year with that and it being super strong, I think that is a huge accomplishment. Now you have the new building, and you've been delayed a few times and unsure when that was moving in, but do you have any updates on when, or kind of what you guys are looking forward to most with this new building?
So yeah, we are so close, like I can feel it, but anybody who came to the Jail and Bail this weekend would have seen kind of where we're at. All the construction's pretty much done now. It's just getting the cages in there, the kind of everything that we need to survive inside. So we're hoping, I am really, really hoping, as long as things go accordingly, that January, February, we should have the animals in there and actually be up and running.
Which is super exciting, because I think that was the biggest project, and you guys have been trying to find a new building for years, and so the fact that it's finally happening is very exciting, because not only is it going to create a safer environment for these animals, it's also going to be a better environment for you guys. You'll be able to intake more, accommodate more, and of course it's going to look very nice and
absolutely
brand new, so that's very, very exciting. Now, with the new year coming, besides moving into your new building, is there anything that you are looking forward to most, or something that people can get prepared for or aware of ahead of time?
So we're gonna definitely be doing a lot more events. Like, this year was really good for events and fundraisers, but now that we have the new building, it's much more inviting. There's also a lot more room. So yeah, we don't really have anything set just yet, but we actually just recently hired a new events planner. And she's got some great ideas. So I'm really, really excited to see what she comes up with. But we'll probably do all the big ones again of this year. Like, obviously we'll have Jail and Bail. I will definitely reach out to Mark again this year. So the tattoo one will most likely happen again, as well as we had a lot of success with our Winter Carnival, which I didn't talk about, but that was a great success. So maybe hopefully in the summertime or spring we can do a summer carnival too, and maybe do it out on the street there.
Which I think will be just as successful because people, you know, the couple things that people love, events and animals. So it's a perfect
Absolutely.
combination for you guys. Now, is there anything else that you'd like to add about how this year went, or what your favorite part of this year was that we didn't touch on?
So yeah, I think it was just a really good year. I mean, there was a lot of changes throughout the shelter this year, and so I mean, you know, we kind of started off rocky this year, just with some, you know, sickness that was going through the shelter and all that. But everybody's been extremely healthy this year. I almost want to knock on wood, but yeah, all the animals have been extremely healthy this year, which is very nice to see, and just the support from the community is just absolutely overwhelming. It is so amazing to see. I think people are now really excited that the new building is actually happening and it's not just talk, and just the support is just absolutely amazing.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me this year during Pet Project and doing this interview with me, just touching base on your guys' year, and hopefully next year is just as good, if not better. And I think
Absolutely.
it will be, especially with this new building. I think people are very, very excited for it. So hopefully next year is just as well as the others, and having the amount of events that you have planned. I'm very excited to see where you guys go from here.
Absolutely. Thank you.